if you have good works and good deeds and righteous deeds, but if you don't have faith, then your deeds are nullified. So even in the reverse, isn't it? So you have to have faith and good works. And if you have good works and don't have faith, then your faith is nullified. It's rejected. It's rejected. So some of us, and we know we're probably guilty, some of us, that we do good selfishly. We do good selfishly. And we don't do good for all the things that needs our support or our goodness. So we do good selfishly. But we don't do good to all the things that deserves our goodness. Our goodness. But when we come to the state of mind that we do good, not just for ourselves, but do good to help our families. When we do good to help a stranger, to help a stranger that you don't even know, And when you do good to help your community, then you have come to the state of mind of a true believer. That's a true believer. One who, how do you know a true believer? One who responds to the call to do good. When we respond to the call to do good, then you have come to the state of mind of a believer. So Allah say, Salih, he used the word Salih. This word Salih means good. And Salihin is the plural of Salih. So, but this word don't just mean, Salih means just good, but it also means righteousness. This word Salih. It means also righteousness. It means good. It means righteousness. It means sincerity. It means purity. Then next Allah say in this surah Walas about the believers. So our faith alone and our belief alone is not sufficient enough unless it's accompanied with what? Good deeds and good works and righteous deeds and righteous work. Then Allah say the believer, those who are faithful, cooperate with each other for the advancement of truth. Yeah, that's beautiful to me. That's so beautiful. Cooperate with each other for the advancement of truth. What is the Mosque here doing? The ministry of Imam Deen Mohammed. Advancing truth.
That's right.
Muslim Journal. What are the Muslim Journal doing? Advancing truth. That's the believer. That's the faithful. And they cooperate with each other for the advancement of truth. Don't we want to see truth advance?
Yes.
We want to see truth advance not only throughout America, but we want to see truth advance throughout the world.
Yes.
So, dear Muslim, the qualities, the principles that's promoted in this short surah that has 3 ayat, 3 verses, the qualities and principles that's promoted in this short surah shows us how to establish ourselves to progress and not fail. But first, Allah say faith, then good deed. First is faith. First is faith, then is good deed. I recall one of the Imam Mohammed lecture. He said, he was talking about a great person of stature that came to visit our community and visit him, from Mecca. And he said that this person got acquainted with him in a matter of a few minutes. I'm gonna tell you something. Some of you already know this here. Some people are wise and quick to see another's person strength and weakness. There are some people who why that they can be in your presence for a short amount of time. This is Imam Mohammed explained this here. And they're able to see another strong, a person's strong or weak point. They can tell your strong or weak point. So Imam Mohammed was sharing this experience with us. And now we are talking about, remember how I said that they support the advancement of truth? Now we're talking about patience. All this in this surah, Walas. Now we're talking about patience. So the Imam said that after this experience with this person of stature from Mecca that were visiting us, he told the Imam when he was departing, he said, Imam Muhammad, stick with patience. You hear what I just said? Say, Imam Muhammad was sharing with us this experience. He said, stick with patience. And Imam said, that touched me. That really touched me. Because sometimes that is all that you can do. Isn't that right, brothers and sisters? Sometimes that is all you can do, for you have done everything that's possible. That you got to have patience now. Because you have done all that you can do. All that is possible. So, what message do we get from this by being patient? We have to support the need in us to exercise patience with each other. To be patient with each other. Not only be patient with yourself, but don't we need, brothers and sisters, to have greater patience with each other? Yes. And then this surah, these three short ayahs, it comes to this point. And it talk about faith and how many people claim faith. Because we come up in an environment that talk about faith. I know I did. Coming up in a Christian environment, that's all you hear. Faith. Have faith in God. Believe in God. Trust God. You hear it all the time because we come up in an environment like that talk about faith. But, as Imam Muhammad said, those people who came up in that kind of environment, when you look at their lifestyle, is this real? This is real. Talk about faith. Talk about belief. Talk about trusting God. Oh, they just talking about this. Believe in God. Have faith in God. Trust God. All this here. But if you look at their lifestyle, don't let us become a victim of that, Muslim. We talk about faith and talk about belief in God, talk about trust God, but look at our lifestyle. Look at our lifestyle. And then lastly, in this ayah from the Quran, Allah say, and the believer and the faithful, they are the one who are constant. Constant. That's how this ayah ends. Those who are constant. Patient and what? Constancy. And constancy. Now, what is this constancy talking about? Imam Muhammad explained. What is this constancy talking about? See, you don't decide when to stop. I don't decide when to stop. Allah, God tell us when to stop. We hear some brothers and sisters talk about, I hear you, I don't want to step on your toes. Some of us say, oh, I done my part. I done did enough. No. Did Allah tell you to stop? Allah tell us when to stop. And Allah tells Satan when to stop.